Beautiful Soho Grand, located, as the name says, in Soho. Great for people who just are on the go, and a lot of people from Goldman Sachs end up staying here because it's so convenient to where Goldman Sachs is located. And Goldman Sachs is not so far away from here. It's maybe about a 15-minute walk from here, and you can see generally where the area is around here. It's not far away from the World Trade Center, and it's near a lot of very nice things in this area. You can see, as we look north, some of the quaint shops and restaurants. Now, this whole area of Soho has really changed over the years, and now it's one of the most popular areas in New York, Soho and Tribeca. Soho means south of Houston Street, Tribeca meaning triangle below Canal Street. So you can see here all the places, and there is the Felix restaurant. Very, very popular restaurant with the hip crowd. And you can take a better look here at Felix restaurant. Very nice, very chic people always like to eat there. The owner is a French guy married to a Brazilian. That's why you have these Brazilian flags or Brazilian flag there. And they also have a restaurant in Brooklyn called Favela. But this is just a little bit of trivia for the various viewers. But as the point of this video is more to talk about the Soho Grand Hotel, which is right here. It has beautiful gardens available to the guests, and a beautiful interior too, and great service. There you have some of the great service. Really beautiful inside. A lot of space on the inside. It's really worth a stay here at the Soho Grand. You can see here how much space there is. And it's so convenient for everyone around here. Subways are nearby. It makes it very easy for transportation. Car service is readily available. View of the Soho Grand. You can see how wonderful it is. How it's very convenient. Drop-off service, pick-up service. Everyone is here. Very, very convenient for everyone. A lot of people who work downtown really like to use the Soho Grand. It's really a great hotel to be in. You can see here all the space at the Soho Grand. Really nice to be part of. A great view of the entryway to the Soho Grand. Now it's really, really nice just to take a look at, and everyone really likes it. You can see here, this is just another perspective of the Soho Grand. Great service. You need a cab, they'll get a cab for you. That's what this gentleman is doing. And you can see here, outdoor space for the different people who want to frequent the Soho Grand. Really, really nice to see that. And great entryway too for the Soho Grand. That is just a marvelous, marvelous entryway. As I said, great service. That's what this is all about. The hotel industry is all about service. Garden space for the people of the Soho Grand. Really, really nice. A lot of people really, really enjoy that. Closer look at the garden space in the back. Goes all the way to the back. Very enjoyable for people. Makes it very easy to have a nice summer outing at the Soho Grand. Here is another view of the Soho Grand, just highlighting how much space is available. And not only is space for hotel rooms, but space on the ground level. The first 3 stories is really for event space, and it's really great. A lot of times different companies want to host a different event, and they have space here at the Soho Grand. Now, if they were to try to do it at their corporate headquarters or wherever they might be, that might not work out. When you try to invite 100 people, 150 people, sometimes it can make it very difficult to have the food, to have the drinks, to have the staff. But here at a hotel, that is all possible. And you could take a look at the area around here. This is right at Canal and West Broadway, but it's very close to the Holland Tunnel, which is a significant transportation hub for people, and the subway trains are very near here too, making this Soho Grand location an ideal location just to be at for both the people staying there and for the hotel itself. And you can see, as we take a look down Canal Street, what some of the area looks like. Canal Street itself, which is known as Chinatown, is really changing also. Now, there were a lot of people who came from China, but because everything has gotten so expensive, a lot of the immigrants who have come from Hong Kong, China, Taiwan are not as much here in Chinatown. They're dispersed, and they're now more in Flushing, Queens, and elsewhere. But it is still a great area to have a hotel, a great area to be near. And as I said, it's in Soho, and Soho is one of the top areas in New York City. So a lot of people really enjoy living there. So we'll just take a brief closer look at the hotel just to see what it looks like, so that people who might be visiting this hotel will have an idea what they'll be paying for. And a lot of times people, they'll spend $1,000, $2,000 for a short stay, and one of the things they really, really want is to be able to make their own decision on what the neighborhood looks like, what the hotel is like. And of course, hotels are always going to tell you they're the best, and they should. That's marketing. But when you have a third party, me, help to advise and help to guide what might be good, what might not be good, that's a big help too. You can see here other hotels. That building with the arch is another hotel right nearby. Now, you can bet all these buildings here will at one point be demolished to make room probably for another hotel. That would be the best use of the space. But what's happening here, it's probably a game of Monopoly. Different people own different lots. No one wants to sell. Everyone wants to acquire the whole parcel in order to put up their own hotel. Probably the people who own the owners of the Soho Grand or the owners of the other hotel in the distance are probably some of the players that own some of the lots, because it just makes sense. You build that third hotel, your value goes up tremendously because now you have 3 hotels in the same general location. But as I said a few other times, it's a game of Monopoly. The people who own the properties know that to continue owning and to acquire everything adds a tremendous amount of value to the parcels you own already and to your other holdings. And again, the beautiful Soho Grand right here in a beautiful location on a peaceful street. Just great for everyone.